Well, hey you guys, how you guys doing? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Well, made it to our destination. We've been telling you guys that we are, my family and I are relocating, and that we did. And that was a long drive. My wife and our daughter, they both flew. Well, my son and I, we drove across country, and we're here. And where exactly that is, we'll be letting you know that soon enough, maybe in a future video. But anyway, we are so glad that we are here. We're just kind of getting settled right now and getting things situated. And you know how it is after you do a move. You know just how involved it can be and taxing it can be. So for this first day, we just kind of are chilling right now and getting ourselves together and just relaxing and enjoying the day. And it's just really been wonderful time of just, like I said, protecting your peace above all else. And that's exactly what we're all about, is protecting our peace. And so anyway, I just wanted to do a quick video because one of the things I really enjoyed about this particular trip was the fact that I was able to spend time with my son. You know, some real good time with my son. I mean, we didn't do a whole lot of talking. I mean, we talked quite a bit, but you know, it was just being together. You know, it was just such a joy for me as a father, you know, to really spend time with him. And just even in our silence, it was just a wonderful time for us to get together and to spend that quality time. I tell you, if you ever get a chance to drive or do a long distance drive, you know, with your children, please take the time to do it. It's so worth it. But anyway, what I wanted to share was something that I kind of shared with him, and because it just kind of dawned on me as we were as we were driving, and it was is that I, as a father or his father, I have the right and the authority to speak, not just speak on my behalf, but also on the behalf of all my ancestors through my bloodline. And you know, some people hearing this now some people will probably be afraid of that and say, I knew it. See, I knew you was into that stuff or whatever. No, hear me out. What I'm saying is that I'm the representative of all my ancestors, just as you are in your bloodline. I am a representative of my ancestors in this moment. In the case of males in my family, I'm it. You know, my father has passed away, and of course his dad is gone, so I'm it. So the way this thing kind of worked out, I'm the one that was assigned to be the sole provider, the one that brings in inspiration, the one that encourages, the one that uplifts, the one that corrects when needs, and the one that can love him, you know, the best way possible. The way that things worked out, it's my job and it's my responsibility to do that for our son. And what I felt as I was talking to him, I said, you know, son, I said, what I really feel is that I want you to know that as your father, but not just as your father, but also I also believe that even your ancestors are very, very pleased at what you are now and what you are becoming. And I want you to know that. And I really felt that, you know, as I was talking, is that I really believe that he is a summation of the successes and the failures he's going to figure out. He may not figure all of them out, but he is certainly one step closer than I am. And I wanted him to know that don't pay attention to the things that you don't have, or maybe the things you don't have figured out right now. But I want you to know that it's my responsibility as your father to make sure that you're in a place and an environment where you can grow and you can be the best that you can be, because you're it. And I want you to know that I truly believe that I know I am. but I believe that your ancestors collectively are very pleased at what you are and what you have become. What you become and what you're becoming. That's what I want to say. And, you know, and so I was just felt very honored to share that with him, because I realized at that moment that, wow, I am I'm the representative of all my ancestors. You know, we hear that in passing, but it really dawned on me on this trip that I was like, wow, I'm the sum total of my ancestors, you know, in my bloodline. And I wanted him to hear from me that, hey, your ancestors are pleased at who you are and what you're becoming. And I said, I want you to continue to do the best you can with what has been given to you. And that's all you can do, is your best. But I want you to know that you had the full support of me, which means you also had the full support of all the ancestors, because they've done the best that they could with what they had in giving examples and providing different habits and talents and skill sets and all of that. And all of that is bundled in you. Now it's your turn. Now is your time to just go forth and be the best that you can be. And now that was a conversation I had with my son, but I would say the same exact thing for our daughter too. Same exact thing, is that I feel fully confident that, you know, when the time comes for me to move on, you know, that my bloodline is in good hands with our children and what they are and what they're becoming. And I'm sharing this because there's many of you, you know, who may have children. I want you as parents to understand that you are the sum total of your ancestors, and your children need to hear, you know, that, hey, listen, as a representative, you being a parent of all of your ancestors in your bloodline, I can speak to you and tell you with full authority and full confidence that we are very pleased at who you are and what you're becoming. And it's so important for us to share that kind of stuff with our children, because I'm gonna tell you, words have power. As you already know, words have power. And when you sow good words into your children like that, it goes a very long way. You know, there's a lot of foolishness on YouTube that I see all the time, and it's so easy for me to get stuck on that and to focus on that. But there are things that I can and I am doing right now to make a difference in my own family and in my own lineage and in my own legacy. And so we're doing everything we can, you know, because like I told you, this right now is a season for me to focus on me and mine, on my family, and making sure that they are at the optimum so that they can be the best that they can be. And the same goes for my wife, you know, is the same thing, is that seeing her, I want her to be in a place where she can be at her optimum, you know, and grow and just do everything that the Creator has created her to be, and even myself as well. But that is the role and responsibility of us as husbands, is to make sure that we are always positioning our families to be the best, especially our children. And I want you to do that as well. That is so important above all else. All the other foolishness that's out here, family, don't focus on that. Focus on the things that you can control. And what you can control is what comes out of here and who is being directed to. And I choose to invest good words to my children, to my family, and to just allow them to grow so that they can be the best that they can be. So anyway, just kind of a word of encouragement, I guess, there. I just wanted to share with you that because that was really something, you know, just coming to a realization that, wow, I am the representative of my ancestors. There's nobody else, you know what I mean, in my bloodline. I'm it. And I think once that dawned on me, I realized just the importance of me letting them know that we are pleased and we are very grateful for who you are and what you're becoming. So that's all I have for you guys. You guys take care, and we'll be doing, my wife and I will jump on camera once we kind of get ourselves a little bit more situated here, and we'll be doing some videos in the very, very near future. Okay, I think I got a couple of teaching ones I'm gonna be doing soon too. So all right, love you guys very much. You guys take care. See you again soon.